Today we will be building a Chrome extension within 30 minutes. So let's get started. I have created a simple folder which is known as Chrome extension. Now let us cd into this folder and let me open my Visual Studio Code in this folder. Now if you are familiar with any HTML and CSS, it's quite easy to build a simple Chrome extension. Just write your index.html, which I am creating right now here, and write anything, any basic stuff. I will be writing my name over here. Hi, my name is Arkham. Okay, and let me create a script.js file to maybe change this name. We'll see in the future things. Now to make an extension, you can actually go to Chrome developers for extensions, publish extensions in Chrome, and then you have these things. Before you publish, we have these things, but we are not here to publish. Let's get started with how you can actually build a Chrome extension. So this is what we'll be building today, quite easy. So for that you need a manifest.json file. So I'll be giving this link in the description. So let's, along with these things, let's create a manifest.json file. So this will be our entry point to the extension world. So let us see what all we have to include. Let me just copy this. We have to include the version of the manifest, the name, the description, the version, and the action. Let us take this file and just copy paste that. Let us make it rename to it as my extension, and the description, anything you can give. The version, I'll usually go with 1.0.0, manifest version 3. This should be 3. Now let's remove the default icon, but as you can see here, it is taking in an HTML file, which is a default pop-up and action when you click on that extension button. Let us make it at index.html. Now we have these 3 files. Let's remove JavaScript file for now, but we have an HTML file and we have this thing. Now what I need you to do is, if you click on PWD, you can see where your extension folder is located. Print working directory. In PowerShell of Windows it must be something else, but let's see. Now let's go to our settings. Let's go for extensions, and you have to keep this developer mode on. Now you can actually load your extension over here. You can click on load unpacked, and let me go to my folder. This is the Chrome extension folder, and here you can see index.html and manifest.json. I select this folder. You can see this is my extension, the name and its ID. Now I can refresh it. I can go into my new tab. Let me open this. If I go over here, then if I click on my extension, I can pin this, and you can see the M sync icon. When I click on this, you can see my name is Arkham. Let us now play around with this thing. Now let us create a button over here which says click me, and let me give it a class of btn, and then let me give a class of it as name. Now let me create a CSS file, styles.css. Let me link that using my link stylesheet./styles.css. let me take the h1 tag and make it font size of large, and then padding of maybe 8 rem, and then let me go to my button and let me make my button as, wait a second, let me make my button with having padding of 1 rem, and then margin, maybe margin of 1 rem, and let me make it border radius of maybe 25%, and color of be red. Okay, this is what I have done. Now what shall we do is, let me create an on click on this, and let me add a script over here, script src /script script.js. Let us create a script file here, script.js. Now in the document I want to get element by id. Have I given it an id? No, I have given it a class. So let us replace this with id, which says button. Now I have taken button dot, I want to on click it, which accepts an event, so which accepts a function. Now I can make an alert which says hi there, you were clicked. Everything is done. I have scripted the file. Now let us go back to my extensions thing and just refresh this. Now if I click on this, I have a new interface with this button. If I click on this, okay, I didn't see that. What was the actual error that was happening? Basically, if I inspect on this element, actually it doesn't allow me to add an inline script because it actually violates some content security policy. So that's why it was not happening. So we can actually get around with it, and let me show you what I have built as my own extension. So if you go to LeetCode, which is a popular website for actually solving problems and getting good at competitive programming, so what I built was, there is an extension which I built, which is LeetCode hint fetcher function. I was using an Express backend and a Gemini AI. So as you can see here, all the hints are available. It is given by Google Gemini. I just used an API to actually fetch these hints. So there are lots of cool things that you can do by building extensions. This was actually one of the challenges given by Manu Paji, who was the creator of Aceternity UI library. He's a great guy. Follow him. I'll link his socials in the description. So that's about this video. You can play around with extensions. You have all the things given in the documentation, and you can do some cool stuff by using of extensions. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.